why do you play Planetside? Is the question Radar X posted on Reddit a day or so ago. Now, it's quite an interesting question, and hey, being a cynical fuck, I would probably say, well, why the fuck am I actually playing this shit? But no, really, in reality, I would actually explain why I like the game, or why do I actually play it. So, I guess, well, let's just go with the same question. Why do I currently play the game? Mind you that nowadays I maybe jump on the game once a week or something for an hour or two, just for the fun, I guess. That is, of course, excluding the time I spend for filming stuff I need for the videos. But overall, I guess I spend about 5 to maybe 20 hours a week on this game. But first, of course, I play the game because I make videos for it, and I enjoy making videos as well as playing the game. But after that, I guess it comes down really to the scale of the battles you can have on this game, unlike other games. It's really the reason why I started playing this game and kept on doing that for 2.5 years and keep on doing that, really. Which really brings me to the point of having less population than we used to have on the launch, and ability to have in one server, or rather in one map. If I'm not mistaken, then it used to be that you could have 2,000 players on one continent instead of 1,100 somethings. It's not really the artwork, performance, weapons, or whatever you have there that keeps me playing. It's population, the amount of players you can have and have fun with. Really, it's the population and people I played with that actually moved me to join their TeamSpeak in outfit or whatever and just talk with my fellow players. Up until that point, I actually played the games without saying a single word at all. And some of you might be surprised hearing me say that I am enjoying the game, or actually that there is something for me to enjoy. Well, I guess I'm much like Star Wars fans who enjoys either the franchise or certain thing of the universe and just hates the rest for whatever reason. And to really be into the thing more than the next guy, I really have to start hating on it even more or something. But really, I try to criticize as much as I can, but of course, eventually I start to hate on things. And there is a reason for that. Well, it's not like one day I decide to wake up and think, well, what can I hate on today? Just understand that fucking up is easier than just fixing or making something really incredible. And to be honest, Planetside 2 devs have fucked up quite a lot of times. First off, it was all the performance problems at the beginning of the game, and all that continued on for a year or even more. And then there was voice chat problems, and that went on even longer. But really, that's in the history. For myself, as I said, I enjoy the population, I enjoy the big battles. And that's really the reason why I keep on playing the game. And really, that's pretty much the only groundbreaking thing about this game. Everything else has already been done before, and even better at that. Yet there is one thing I didn't understand when the game came out, and even still I don't understand, is why, when they were advertising it, why didn't they say that you could have 6,000 players in one server? In one continent you could have 2,000 players. In one battle you could have those 2,000 if you really wanted to. See, if then I would have saw that fucking advertisement, I would jump on the game immediately, even on the beta. But no, only after a month has passed after this game's release, I jumped on it. And you know, I am not alone in this. There are a lot of people who would like to play the game that actually has like even more than 100 players on one map. Sure, I know that there are a couple more games that actually has more than, you know, that 100 players on one map or server. But really, I consider Planetside to be the pioneer in this. And when this game came out, I thought that this is the future of FPS, period. And best of all, it was for free. So your typical FPS games like Call of Duty or Battlefield could be easily crushed if Planetside was executed perfectly. But unfortunately, due to huge performance problems, as well as other problems of course, the game became another simple shooter with a niche. There wasn't, and still isn't, really big difference between factions. Objectives are exactly the same everywhere you go, and story, just there is none. In comparison, just look at Overwatch. For fuck's sakes, the game hasn't even come out yet, and it already has a lot of story in it. A lot more than Planetside does already. And yes, I'm aware of the story in the wikis or whatever you have for Planetside. But really, if you search the main page for Planetside, you won't find a single shred of the story. Maybe the only single shred you could find is the trailer. But I guess that's a huge nitpick again. So, well, there you have, Radar. There's my conclusion of why I actually played the game. It's population, community. That's pretty much it.